Okay, here we are back with our shoe. Thanks for tuning in if you're sticking with the process here. uh, the, Today I'll probably be editing the video a lot because it's kind of a lot of the same stuff. But there are some points that we want to talk about. So I'll probably, jump so that if the video jumps ahead or some fast forwards or something like that, don't be surprised. So first thing, we have our 1D out here, or 2D, right? We have the height and width, and we don't have any depth. So what we're going to do now is give everything depth, and there's certain ways we want to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and we'll change this one to a peach color down here. And then we'll just go ahead and select all our yellow and all our red that we have out there. We'll change them to gray because we'll keep them. And then turn them off because we don't need any of the curves. And I'm going to check to make sure we don't have any curves. My curves are set to a higher thickness, so I should be able to see them pretty easy, and I don't see any, so that's cool. All right, so what we want to do is we want to offset, like the tongue here, we don't want it as thick as this part here because it's kind of like inside, right? And then this part here and this part here will be a little bit thicker because those are usually a plastic or a rubberish type stuff that have a little bit more extrusion than the cloth material or whatever on the inside there, right? And we'll get to texturing. Texturing will be pretty cool. I think you'll really like that part. That'll be very, very interesting. So let's go ahead and get going. So right away, I'm just going to go ahead and take everything and I'm going to hide it. And then I'm going to go over to my super select, and then I'm just going to pick certain items at a time and just do them as we go. So it says select objects to show, basically the objects I want to keep. And the first one I want to keep is probably this one because it's got a little indentation. It could be a little problematic. So I'm just going to pick that one and then hit enter, and then it'll just show me that one. So that's a really good tip to have. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go in and go to my surface menu and then go to offset this surface, and I want it to go to the outside. And I'm going to come down here. Right now I got it set at 1.5. I'm going to switch it to 2. I'm only doing a 0.2 for the video, but really if you're wanting to print it, I guess depending on your printer, probably 0.4 would be better for printing. Depending on your printer, you might be able to get away with 0.3. It just really depends, I guess. So I'm just going to offset it to a 0.3, and it has right here, if you can look at my command line here, I'll drag it up a little. Well, where'd it go? It doesn't have it now. Okay. Well, let me go back. Because this is important here. All right, so I clicked on it. All right, I have distance 0.2, I have solid yes, and I have both sides no. So it's only going to go to one side, okay? And then I'll hit enter, and so we have this surface. And this is the part right here that could be problematic, but we'll go ahead and move on. So I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go back and pick everything. Pick items to show, and it's gonna not show the one that I picked. Why are my curves showing again? Oh, I didn't turn it off. Let's turn to gray here and turn that off. All right, and then I'll not that. We'll save that one for later. We'll take our blue. So I'm gonna right click on blue, and then I'll hit enter, and then I'm just gonna hide this one for right now. And then I'm going to select them one at a time, just for safety reasons. Don't want to have to keep going back and redoing it. And then I'll, oh, I hit it. So let's undo that. Let's go in here, and then I need to right click and offset surface, and then click here, enter, and then enter, and we should be good. And then this one here, enter, and we should be good. So let's go ahead and let's show everything. So I have those, and they are lined up nice and tight, and we'll just keep going around here. So I might zoom through here, but that's what I'm going to do to all the surfaces, but except for these two, so, and this one. So let's keep on going. So select everything and then hide it, and then just bring back what I want. So I'll go this surface here and hit enter, and then go to my offset and enter. Okay, and then let's just show everything. Let's go ahead and do the rest of these. Offset, I could probably leave it on here. Yeah, that's good. And then it's offset, so we're good. Enter. Now it's going to give me two of them. I offset it another two, so let's go back. All right, so let's get this one. Right click, enter. Select this one, right click, enter. Okay, here's a part that you have to be aware of. Our our seam is over here, right? Or not. So we'll have to take these two surfaces and join those together before we offset them. So now they should be one. And then now we'll go to our offset and hit enter. Okay, and then this one, enter. This one's already done. This one here, enter. Okay. So we have most everything. Now this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset it, but I'm going to change the thickness, and I'll change it to a 0.15. So it's about a half, 1/100th of a millimeter thinner. And then hit enter. Okay, so now we have what will look like a little indentation right there, right? So you can see it's a little indentation. And I think we have everything except for our heels. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go there, offset that, except we'll take that. It was normally 2, so we'll take that to a 2.7 and hit enter and enter. Whoa, 2.7. No. Okay, let's redo that. Let's back out. Let's right click. 2.7, 0.27, 0.27, and hit enter and enter. Okay, so now we have a little outgoing offset on that one, and we're going to do the same thing to this one here and enter. Okay, so we have everything all set out and thickness, right? And actually you could just take it and go to manufacturing and mesh repair, and you have a shoe to print if it's thick enough for your needs in your printer. Okay, so we have all this, right? But of course it's real sharp and doesn't look anything like what a real tennis shoe would look like. So what we're going to do now is go in here and give it some roundness and smoothness, and then we'll put stitching in it and stuff, and the holes and shoelaces and stuff like that, which won't be this video. This video will just be about getting everything ready. So let's go ahead and take everything, and this is the boring part, and then hide it, and we'll bring it back. Pick objects. We'll go ahead and take this one first and then hit enter. So now we have this one, right? Let's see. Let's show this one more time. Okay, that goes in pretty good there. So we need curvature here, and that's probably pretty much it, right? So let's go ahead and then undo. So we go back to the hide. And let's take it and let's nuke it. We'll explode it, then we'll extract this surface here and delete it, right? So now we have this, and then I'll just go ahead and get rid of this surface and this surface. And I don't think we really need to worry about that surface, but it'll probably be easier if we just get rid of all of them. So let's just do that. And then hit delete. All right. So now let's go to our blend. And we'll just be blending here. This one, and I'll just keep it at 1, hit enter, this one, enter, and then I'll go back and select these two, enter. Remember, doing blend, you got to pick from the same side. So if I click together like here, it'll be fine, but if I went to different, if I went from here to here, it would be not good. So click on this side. If I clicked on this side, it would jack it all up. So we want to keep it on the same, close to the same side there. And then right click, enter, enter, and then I think we just have one more here. Close up this one. We should be good to go on this piece here. And enter. Okay, so let's take all that. Let's join it together. And as you go, you want to check. Okay, we have an open surface, so something I missed or something didn't work out real good. So, okay, so let's take this and let's take a look at our analyze naked edges, show naked edges, and it looks like right here. Those should be easy to fix. So let's go ahead and try to join two naked edges. Take that and just join them together. No big deal. Take that and join those together and check it. It still says open. Oh, one more right here. Oh, it's only, okay, it's two. All right, so right click, bring back. Take that and hit that and then check it, close poly surface, so we're good to go. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and hide that, and we'll bring back everything, and let's do these blue ones here because they could be kind of problematic at times. So we'll take those, we'll hit enter, and now we just have our blue. And we'll do them one, well, we'll grab them both, we'll nuke them, and then we'll grab the two surfaces here. Oh, okay, we got to make sure those, and we'll change those to this yellow layer and then turn them off and just select all that, delete it, bring back these, and right away we know we need to join those. So let's just go ahead and grab everything and join them together. So now they're one surface. Now here, what you need to remember is they are two surfaces, or were two surfaces, right? So what you need to do is when you do the blend, so if you go back to your blend, you'll need to make sure you have chain edges on when you do those points, like this right here, and then that first segment, second segment, enter, right? So the rest of them should be pretty easy going around here. And then when you come to this one, you'll probably need, if I just chose it without it, it only selects that one section, which won't work, right? Won't be good. So just chain edges, and it'll select that whole edge, hit enter, and then select the other edge and enter. So keep that in mind when you come to your knot. Okay, so this will give a little better look. You'll see as soon as we start getting this thing together what I'm talking about, but the look will be a little bit different with the rounded edges on a lot of it. But this is definitely the boring part. Yeah. So, and let's just, did I do them all? Looks like maybe. Let's find out. So we'll grab all of them, join them together. Open poly surface. So let's check it. No, I didn't do them all. Okay. There you go. So back to our blend. think this was one here. And I think there was one more somewhere right there. Okay, let's take all that and join it together. Check it. Close poly surface. Good to go. So you just do the same thing on this other side here. And I'll probably end up speeding the video or cutting this part out, and we'll come back when it's ready. So I'll just continue working. Okay, I think we have everything with surface now and all smoothed off. But that's really... and everything's nice, nice and even and around the top. And we have a little outgoing there, and it kind of goes back in. Actually, you could probably do a little bit better there. Let's take this one. Let's check that front. Front looks okay. Front looks okay. But let's do a little bit of work right here. It kind of not such a good match in there, right? So let's go ahead, hide everything again, and then bring it back out and pick hidden objects to show, this one, and then let's nuke this one more time, and let's come in here and just grab that one there, and we'll grab these two here. And then what we'll do is do a blend one more time. Let's turn this off. It's kind of annoying. Oh, blend. Okay, we'll do a blend. Where's it at? Right here. We'll grab this one, and then this time what we'll do is we'll go ahead and show everything. Let's bring everything, well, let's lock that, and we want to bring it in some, I think. I think that'll make it look better. Let's hit enter and let's hit show. Yeah, see there, now it looks a little bit better. So, you know, that's how we can take care of that. Let's go ahead and hide everything again, and then pick our items we want. We want this one and this one. Hit enter, and let's just close up those. Oh, bring it back out. Well, let's select it, hide it, super select, pick hidden objects. We'll take all of this, and we will take this, and then hit enter. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go to our blend and close this up for the last one. Ooh, that doesn't something. Oh, I didn't pick them a very good angle, so let's go back. There we go, and hit enter, and then one more, and then hit enter, and then let's try joining those together and see if this one will. Oh, I undid something, right? No. All right, join. And close poly surface. So we have everything all locked out and rounded up. This is a little bit annoying there, but I think it'll be okay. So now this is pretty much a solid all the way around, and it has some curve going around. And then this right here will just blend in, and what we'll do is we'll put some stitching in here to give it, you know, look like it's stitched together. And then we'll put some stitching in here, punch some holes, put some strings on, and then we'll be ready to render it. But that's it for this one here. That kind of shows you how to to get everything ready. Excuse me. All solid, but it's all solid up now, and if you wanted to, you could actually print it as is. If we go to, let's go to plastic here and take a look at it real quick. So we got something like this, and if you go to your render mode, you can kind of see how everything's going together. And we have a little indentation here, a little extrusion here and here. So that's going to be it for this video, and then we'll come back and start working on getting the stitching and the holes and the shoestrings on there, and then we'll go back and get into rendering it, and then finally we'll add the texture to the bottom of the shoe. We might end up redoing the bottom. I'm not sure if it's not too bad. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it helps you. But there was a lot in here, a lot of naked edges, but there's, I don't really worry about those. They're those kind are very easy to fix, so it's no big deal. So thank you, and good designing.